Coming to you from the lovely city of LaGrange, this is Panther Talk, your weekly dose of world news, trivia, and campus updates. I'm Aria, and here with me is Eddie.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm happy to be here. The first time I'm on the show, and I want to say we're going to have a wonderful show today. We're going to talk about basketball, lacrosse, tennis, softball, as well as upcoming CE events.
Yeah, so how has the first few weeks of classes been for you, Eddie?
It's been smooth. I'm not going to lie. It's been real good. We've been taking a couple tests, different projects and things like that going on at once. So I can't complain. It's definitely fun to be in the major where, y'all who don't know, I'm a film major. It's fun to be in the major where you can actually express your creativity and also get some work done. So it's been dope. What about you?
It's been going pretty good. I kind of feel like I hit the ground running as soon as we got back from Christmas break.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's been going pretty good.
Nah, that's what's up. You excited for winter break?
Yes. I'm so excited to go home. I haven't been home since I got back, and that's a long time for me because I'm only 20 minutes down the road.
Oh, yeah. So you've been working.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. Same here. I'm ready to get back, go see my family and stuff like that. So I'm super, super excited. Super duper excited for sure.
All right. So we have a little special guest.
We got a special guest in here today.
We have Kelton Hunt.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I appreciate y'all having me on. It's a pleasure to finally be on it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad to have you on here for sure.
So tell us a little bit about what you do here at LaGrange College.
Yeah. I guess you could say my role here is I'm currently adjunct music professor here at LaGrange College. I teach 4 classes here now this semester. I'm teaching Applied Composition and Sound Design, Music Theory 1. I'm senior capstone, and I also teach a production project class here. So, and I'm also helping out with the podcast as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my vibe. Yeah.
Man of many talents. Definitely be working.
I stay a little bit too busy almost. Yeah.
I feel you there.
So you could tell us a little bit about your background and kind of what made you get into this world of what we're doing now.
Yeah, man. I guess I'll start kind of where I'm from. I'm from Carrollton, Georgia originally. Grew up around there, went to high school around there. LaGrange College was the place I graduated. I went here 2015 to 2019. I graduated. It was the last place I actually applied to before, deciding where I was going to go. But I came for a tour, and I was actually going to be a mechanical engineering major. Was my vibe when I came here.
Okay, I can see that though.
And then we were doing. I think the tour was in what's the auditorium area that's is it Turner Hall? That kind of space, that auditorium area.
And Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon Assembly. And we were having the all the majors that were there and the professors talking with all the students. And I made the mistake of making eye contact with Dr. Anderson. And she drew me in. I feel like I was floated across the room, and she drew me in, and ended up talking with her. And then we just ended up talking about, how I was in a singing group back in my high school and stuff. And then she was like, we should go on a tour of the music building, which was the old one before this one, but did a tour with some of the students at the time that were seniors. Fell in love with it, and I was like, man, I got to be here. So I decided to come here and do composition and music technologies as my major. After my time here, I went to Berkeley College of Music.
Okay.
Went there.
Shout out to Berkeley.
My master's of music and music production, and I was doing a lot of music and audio work around Atlanta. I'm in some studios, in and out, music for television shows, on Lifetime and stuff. And was working with a few kind of up and coming artists, doing some songwriting sessions. But that's kind of my background, where I'm kind of from and what I spend a lot of my time doing.
LaGrange has definitely produced a great product.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to LaGrange.
Yeah.
And I also had another question about that. Is going to your undergrad, what would be the biggest thing you say that you learned?
Undergrad, well, I'll tell you, probably the biggest influence on me, I got to shout out my guy, Paul Hammock, my fantastic professor.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I feel like I learned is I became almost like a multifaceted type of person. And so the great thing about being here, I loved audio as well. But when I was also taking a new media class that was, about kind of film and videography. And I was able to find a good, blend that kind of brought both of those together, kind of the podcasting, interviewing stuff. And I kind of got to learn about both worlds pretty equally. And people like Paul Hammock allowed me to do that and be able to explore both talents and find, the benefits of both of them. So I feel like this place allowed me to learn more than I would have learned at one place at would have boxed me into one zone. So that's probably the benefits I found here.
Gotta love LaGrange College.
Love LaGrange, man.
Mhm.
You know, shout out to LaGrange.
Yeah. So, how did you end up back here as like a, what is it, faculty?
Yeah, adjunct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got I guess I'll tell you the real reason. I got a call from Dr. Anderson. It was like a week or two before the semester started to teach 3 classes, and was like, we need someone to teach these. Are you available at all to help out? Still doing my remote job. And I was like, I have a little time on my hands to where I can help out and make sure that everyone actually can take these courses and can effectively graduate and have these courses offered to them. So I was like, yeah, I'd love to dedicate my time and help out the students and bring some new perspective and education to them. So that's kind of why I'd say.
Period.
I definitely helped us out for sure. I got a couple of classes with Professor Kelton, so definitely is a great teacher and all that good stuff. So
That's good to hear.
Yes,
Period.
yes,
Good
yes,
to hear. Yeah.
Oh, man, I really love how Dr. Anderson just kind of sucked all of us in. I know she sucked me in when I
Yeah.
came for a tour.
Pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah,
She's great, yeah.
That's how it starts off.
Very
Can't
good
go
at what she
nowhere
does.
without Dr. A.
That's true.
Like Dr. A has to have her hands on it, and that's a good thing. Though,
Very
so,
true.
Yeah.
That's
Very
true.
true. Eddie, you got anything else?
I actually did have a question for you, Kelton. I always was curious to know what was the first instrument that you learned how to play.
The first instrument I learned how to play, I'll tell you a story. I was a young kid. I think I was like 14 years of age. I made the mistake of seeing these 3 white kids on TV. Their names were the Jonas Brothers. And I was like, these are the coolest white kids I've ever seen in my life. And so I made it my entire journey to learn how to play guitar after I'd seen them perform Burning Up and all those hot songs of the time. So I actually learned guitar first when I was like a teenager. And then I got super busy with sports and everything. And then I got to college and went super hard into piano. But guitar was actually the first thing I actually learned.
What was the first song you learned on the guitar?
Ooh, I think it was Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers.
Okay. Only right. It's only right.
man.
It's only
Yeah.
The
I
Jonas
was a
Brothers.
fangirl, yeah.
Oh, I think we all went through that.
Hey,
Jonas Brothers.
Joe's got it going
phase.
on,
They
man.
had some hits though. They had some hits though.
They do. They got
Camp
fire.
Rock.
I wasn't the biggest fan,
respect,
but Camp
yeah.
Rock definitely was a great movie. The second one was my favorite one.
Hey, I
The
respect
one
that.
is that the one when they was in the well they was all on camp. But was that the one where they had the biggest concert? I want to say. I don't know. I could
feel
be
like-
wrong.
Think so?
The real question is, what's the best high school musical?
3.
2.
Absolutely not.
It's,
2 is the best one
2.
by
The
far.
one when they was at
Best music.
the resort is 2.
You know, I disagree with you there. I really like High School Musical 3. I actually watched that movie last night.
I ignored High School Musical 3 when it came out and
What?
was like, I will not accept this. 2 is where we're going to stop. So
2 was hit.
You're missing out.
2 was talking about something though. 2 was good.
2's good,
It's
but I
fine.
like
Very
3
good.
better.
1 was good too. They was all good.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
lie. They was all good.
2 for the
But
window,
2
yeah.
was the best though. 2 was the best though.
Okay, should we move into some pop culture trivia?
Yes, please, because I'm interested.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at any of the questions, so this really
Period.
gonna be my real raw answers. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. Let's get it.
Okay, so the name of the game this week is Higher or Lower, where we give you a number of something and you have to guess whether the real number is higher or lower.
okay.
So our first question is countries in the world. Our number here is 180. So is the answer higher or lower?
Definitely higher than some 180. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going higher as well.
You
I'm
going
going
higher?
higher on that for sure.
You would be correct.
Let's get
There
it.
are actually 195 countries in the world.
It's too easy. Come on.
Too easy. Come on.
Too easy.
I would say I did win the geography B 5th grade. So we
Period.
could be cooking.
I
with some
sucked at
rich with
geography so bad. Yeah, God.
All right, we'll go to our next question. So, pounds in 1 stone. The number is 15. Higher or lower?
You got to be lower than 15.
Okay. Is that
I'll
unanimous?
hop on the bandwagon, yeah.
Yeah,
Lower,
it got to be. It got to be.
You guys
Depending on
would
the
be
stone, yeah.
correct.
Okay.
The actual number is 14. So,
2
barely lower.
2 for 2. 2 for 2 right
Period.
now.
Okay, the next question. How many stomachs are in a cow? The number I have here is 2. Is it higher or lower?
If y'all can see me right now, I'm trying to draw it
About
out
to say,
on
yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Quadrants.
They got 2 stomachs. You said, okay, higher than lower than 2? No. They kind of big though, so I'm gonna go with higher.
Okay, I'm gonna say higher. I'm trying to figure out how the digestive tract works. Like, how does that flow? Does it go from one to the next one?
Though.
How does it? Grass come in 1. Okay, cool, that's finished. Move to number 2, 3, and 4.
I like your thinking. You guys are correct. Higher.
Okay.
There's actually 4 stomachs in a cow.
That's crazy. What they need 4 stomachs for?
Exactly. Like the
I
grass.
thought all they do was eat grass.
Chowing down on some munchy grass.
I'm about to say they need different types of grass, I guess.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Monkey grass. Y'all ever playing that? I did.
I never. This is the
Monkey
first time
grass.
I ever heard about monkey grass.
What?
Yeah.
I love monkey grass. It's like this tall. I know we had a little patch of it at my home church. It's like this tall grass, and you just run through it.
Oh, no way.
Great
We
fun.
never let the grass get that high.
A lot of crabgrass where I'm from. Yeah.
Okay. Number of football players on a field during a play. My number is 24. Was it higher or lower? Kelton?
I'm going 11 and 11. Okay, all right.
Oh,
'Cause
no.
There's that rule, 12 on the field. I
Yes,
thought there was
yes,
a
yes.
penalty.
You're absolutely right.
So I think it's 11 and 11. So
It is
22 is
11.
what my guess would be.
It is 11.
So you're correct. Again, 4 for 4. Period.
Success.
One more higher or lower question. Legs on a crab. My number is 8. Higher or lower?
I'm gonna go with higher.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with higher. I feel like I done seen more legs than 8 on a crab. So I'm gonna go higher.
Okay, I might go higher as well. It feels like it should be 8, but I feel like I'm wrong, so I'm gonna go higher.
I'm going to go higher. That's correct. There are 10 legs on a crab. Is that counting their claws? They have 2 claws, right? That's the lobster's the one
Right.
with 1.
They're delicious also.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Why do they walk sideways? If you got
Yeah,
10
'cause they
legs,
got-
why is it you have 10 legs, but you're like, I'm going straight left all the way over here, and then I'm going to go back right? I don't understand why is that like
It'll
that?
be scary if they just move like
If they
forward.
started moving
yeah.
They start
forward, I would
walking
run.
forward on
Yes.
you.
Nah, that'll be too OP. maybe God made them like that for
There you
me.
go, slow them down a little bit. That's funny.
No, for real. But we're gonna get started talking about these college tips. I'm very interested in this because I have a lot of tips for a lot of different freshmen that's coming in, and I'm pretty sure you have some tips already as well. Really?
I'm still learning. I'm struggling.
Well, we finna go ahead and get started with some tips. My very first tip that I would say and I would recommend to anybody that's going to school here or just in college in general is to definitely look at summer classes. Summer classes is very big. It can help you out with staying on track to graduate. Say if you drop the class or withdraw from a class, it'll be very great for you to take that class during the summer so that you won't have to prolong your process here in college. You know, we're all trying to get in and out pretty quick. So I definitely look into summer classes. You know, they're not that hard. It's not too time consuming. And, you know, it's definitely a plus if you do decide to do it. So please, please, please look into summer classes. The registration will be coming up soon. I don't know when the exact date is, but still be on the lookout for it because that's definitely coming up soon. For sure. So, summer class.
Period.
Nice.
Okay. So I don't have any college tips because I am just a tiny little baby freshman musical theater major
Nice.
who is on a struggle bus right now, but that's okay. So we're going to move on to a little sports update. Go Panthers. So some upcoming sports we have are women's basketball at Covenant on Wednesday at 5 p.m. and then men's basketball against Covenant at 7 on Wednesday as well. Then we have men's lacrosse at Barry on Wednesday at 6, and then men and women's tennis at home versus Huntington. Baseball versus East Texas Baptist away at Birmingham Southern February 17th at 3 p.m. Another men's and women's tennis at Oglethorpe February 18th at 11 a.m. And then another baseball away versus Birmingham Southern February 18th at 12 p.m. Softball away versus Emory, February 18th at 1 p.m. Lacrosse against Oglethorpe at home, February 18th at 1 p.m. And women's basketball at home against Agnes Scott, February 18th at 2 p.m.
A lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of games coming up. So y'all
Indeed.
please come and support
Yeah.
the LaGrange Panther community. You know what I'm saying? As far as last 3 sports results, we have women's basketball versus Piedmont. We got a W. The score was 73-61.
Yeah.
Men's basketball versus Piedmont, we got a W as well. The basketball team has been playing real great.
Yeah.
They've been playing some real great basketball recently. I'm not gonna lie. It looks very good. But they won 74-61. Softball versus Reinhardt, they lost 4-1, and then lacrosse to Point, they won 17-7. So
yeah, go
shout out,
Panthers.
yeah, I was about to say, shout out to the Panthers, man. We doing our
Yeah.
thing
Look at
right
us.
now. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing right now.
Lots of red and black in the stands too, I've seen.
The support has been crazy.
Yes.
So let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this momentum going.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So now we have some interest group, college events, CE event updates for y'all. We have Yoga on the Hill, Thursday, February 16th at 11:30 a.m. in the Jones Zone on the first floor of Turner. And then a CE credit called Hip Hop and Gender Representation, February 13th, 7 p.m. in Corn Auditorium. Another CE event, Diversity at Your Thumbs, February 16th at 6 p.m. in Smith, Classroom 202. And then a movie screening, Elvis, February 16th in Beeson Recital Hall at 7 p.m. I've actually have not seen the new Elvis movie
I
yet.
haven't either.
It's actually kind of fire.
I haven't either.
And I'm not an Elvis fan at all. But it was well done, I'm going to be honest with you.
Period.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited
Looking
for
forward
that
to
for
it.
sure. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So now we're going to be closing out. And Panther Talk is written by Trip Floyd, produced by Erika Hill and Kelton Hunt.
Yeah.
Audio engineering by Stevie Nix. And then audio editing by KeOnthany Seals. Audio mixing and mastering by Eddie Montgomery. Graphic designs by Emily Childs. And music by Jacob Broom.
Shout out to Jacob Broom. You know,
Yeah.
definitely be playing the
That
music.
music
for
is
us.
fire.
Yes, his
Yeah.
music is amazing.
Mhm.
Y'all go check out his music on Spotify,
Yes.
Apple Music, and all that.
Anyway, a special thank you to Kelton for letting us interview you.
I appreciate
So much
it.
fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely.
And that's our show. Thank y'all for listening.
Y'all have a blessed day, and y'all have a good one. Peace.
Bye, y'all.